You're welcome to solve this exponential problem, which is t to the power 6. This is equal to 5 to the power 6. So what are the values of t? Now solution from here, we have t to the power 6. Let's take 5 to the power 6 on the left hand side. So minus 5 to the power 6. This is equal to 0. We can express t to the power 6 as t to the power 3 squared. Subtract 5 to the power 6. We can express 5 to the power 6 as 5 to the power 3 squared. Now this is equal to 0. Now this equation is in the form of a squared minus b squared, which you can express as a plus b, a minus b. Now in this case, we have that a is equal to t cubed, b is equal to 5 to the power 3. So a plus b here, this is the same thing as t cubed plus 5 cubed. This is equal to 0. Let's call this equation 1. And then we have a minus b. This is t to the power 3. Subtract 5 to the power 3. This is equal to 0. Let's call this equation 2. Now let's solve case 1 here. That is equation 1, which is t cubed plus 5 to the power 3. This is equal to 0. Now this is the sum of two cubes expressed as a cubed plus b cubed, which you can express as a plus b, a squared minus ab plus b squared. Applying this identity, then here we'll have t plus 5, and here we'll have t squared, subtract 5t plus 5 squared, which is 25. This is equal to 0. Here we have two parts. The first part is t plus 5. This is equal to 0. The second part here is t to the power 2. Subtract 5t plus 25. This is equal to 0. So here t1 is equal to minus 5. Here we have t1 equal to minus 5. And we have the second part here is a quadratic equation of the form at squared plus bt plus c. This is equal to 0. From this quadratic equation, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 5, and c is equal to 25. Now to solve this quadratic equation, we apply the quadratic formula. That is t2, t3, that is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, all this divided by 2 times a. So here, let's substitute here. We'll have minus 5 plus or minus the square root of b squared here. This is minus 5 squared, subtract 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 25. All this divided by 2 times 1. So here we'll have minus times minus 5, this is 5, plus or minus the square root of minus 5 squared, which is 25, subtract 4 times 25, this is 100, divided by 2. The next step here, we have 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 100, this is minus 75, divided by 2. So that here, the next step is 5 plus or minus, we can express the square root of minus 75 as 25 times 3 times minus 1, all this divided by 2. So that here, we'll have 5 plus or minus the square root of 25, this is 5, the square root of negative 1, this is I, then square root of 3 divided by 2. So in this case, we have t2 equal to 5 plus 5i square root of 3 divided by 2. And we have that t3, this is equal to 5 subtract 5i square root of 3 divided by 2. Now these are two complex solutions. We have here two complex solutions, that is T2 and T3. So let's proceed to solve case 2. Now we have case 2 here, which is t to power 3 minus 5 to power 3, which is the difference of two cubes expressed as a cubed minus b cubed, which we can express as a minus b, a squared plus ab plus b squared. Let's apply this identity so that here we'll have t minus 5, then here we'll have t squared plus 5t plus 25. This is equal to 0. Now here we have two parts. The first part is t minus 5. This is equal to 0. And the second part is a quadratic equation, which is t squared plus 5t plus 25. This is equal to 0. Now this implies here that t4, this is equal to 5. Now let's proceed to solve the other values of t here. This is a quadratic equation with a equal to 1, b equal to 5, and c equal to 25. So applying the quadratic formula, then t5 and t6, this can be expressed as, now, negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2 times a. The next step here, let's substitute the values of a, b, and c. So we'll have minus 5 plus or minus the square root of b squared, that is 5 squared, subtract 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 25. All this divided by 2 times 1. So here you'll have minus 5 plus or minus the square root of, now 5 squared, this is 25, subtract 4 times 25, this is 100, divided by 2. The next step here, we have minus 5 plus or minus, now 25 minus 100, this is minus 75, divided by 2. So that here we'll have minus 5 plus or minus, we can express the square root of minus 75 as 25 times 3 times minus 1, all this divided by 2. Now the next step here is minus 5 plus or minus the square root of 25, this is 5, the square root of minus 1, this is I, then square root of 3, all this divided by 2. Now here we have 6 solutions. We have t1 equal to minus 5. We have t2, t3. This is equal to 5 plus or minus 5i square root of 3 divided by 2. We have t4, and this is equal to 5. And we have t5, t6, and this is equal to minus 5 plus or minus 5i square root of 3, all this divided by 2. So these are the 6 solutions we have for this math problem. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and subscribe.